Hello, everyone. Welcome to Turkish Beer Icky. First question. Senin adı ne? Senin adı ne? What is your name? What's the answer going to be? Benim adım Mehmet. Mehmet's a common Turkish male name. You could insert any name here, Janine, Abby, Nate. My name is Benim adım Mehmet. It's important to note here that endings in Turkish really tell a lot. Whenever you see words in I am, they always are going to refer to me. When a word ends in the letters in English, in Turkish, they're always going to be referring to you. So pay attention to your endings. It can give you a lot of context. So once again, senin adı ne? What is your name? Benim adım Mehmet. My name is. However, in English, when you meet people, do you always say, "Hi, my name is Chris"? No, that's a little weird. Usually you say, "I'm Chris." You? Oh, I'm Jim. So the same thing holds true in Turkish. You can simply simplifies that whole phrase down to Ben. Ben. Ben. Ben Aisha. Sen? That's how you could ask the person their name. So you go to meet someone, you can simply say, Ben Aisha, Sen, what is your name? Okay. In response to my name is, what is your name? You could proceed with memnun oldum. I'm pleased to meet you or nice to meet you. Memnun oldum. Memnun oldum. What do you say next? Bende. Bende. Me too. Me also. It's also nice to meet you. Bende. So instead of saying memnun oldum back to the person who said memnun oldum to you, you just say bende. It's a lot simpler. Or if someone says, nice to meet you, bende, you can also return and say, sende. Nice to meet you too. Sende. Bende, sende. All right? Now, if you want to ask someone, how are they? How are they doing? You can say, Nasılsın? How are you? Nasılsın? Nasılsın? There's really a lot of forms of how to say this and many forms of how to respond to it as well. You can simply say, İyiyim, I am good. İyiyim, İyiyim. I am good. This same response, İyiyim, has two more comfortable or more familiar responses. They're total synonyms. They are iyidir, iyilik. İyidir, iyilik. I'm good. I'm good. Means the same thing, but it's something you're going to say to your friends. You'll notice throughout this lesson, actually, it's good to mention this here, that you're learning a lot of common, comfortable, less formal ways of responding to people in conversation. And I'm not sharing this so that you'll do it, even though it's not rude. In the beginning, a lot of your Turkish is going to be very formal, that you're going to speak to people because you don't know the people you're talking to yet. However, it's good to learn these things early because when you hear real Turkish people speaking the language in the street, these are the terms that you're going to hear. And you'll hear them in response to, you talking to them perhaps, and you won't understand it unless you've been exposed to it. So, iyiyim, iyidir, iyilik. I'm good. But what if you're not good? What if you feel bad? Then you can say, kötüyüm. I am bad. Kötüyüm. And once again, the pronouns are optional. You don't have to say, I am, you are. You can simply say the word, kötüyüm. And the fact that I'm bad is already implied. If you want to really express it, you can say it, benim kötüyüm. But it's not necessary, nor is it the simplest way of speaking. Then if you add çok, which means very, that just expresses just how bad or good you may be. Çok iyiyim or çok kötüyüm. I am super bad. It's a horrible day. Excuse me. But what if you're not good and you're not bad, you're just so-so, just sort of in the middle? What do you say then? Fena değil. Not bad. Fena değil. I'm okay. Fena değil. Fena değil. You could also say idad, idad. Idad, idad. Not bad. I'll manage. The world will continue spinning. You'll notice here that you don't hear one of the E's. Idad, idad. And whenever you have a vowel that ends the word, you have the same vowel beginning the next word, it sort of cancels out or softens the vowel sound so that not bad ends up being idad, idad. Idad, idad. Not bad, I'll manage. Excuse me. So note the beginnings and endings of your words. And last but not least, I'd actually like to see you try this someday with someone in Turkish, someone who's been speaking the language a while. You could also just respond, eh. If someone asks you, nasılsın? You could say, eh. And it implies just being so-so, being in the middle, not good, not bad, not hot, not cold, just eh. Interesting, huh? So let's work on a basic conversation. I'm just going to read the conversation, then we'll go back and analyze it. Selam Deniz. Selam Fatma. Nasılsın? Fena değil, so. Sen nasılsın? Ben iyiyim. Sonra görüşürüz. Görüşürüz. So what is the English translation of that conversation? It's two people speaking, saying, Hi Dennis. Hi Fatima. How are you? Not bad, thanks. How are you? I'm good. See you later. See you. So Dennis, Fatima, just Turkish names. You might notice Sao, S-A, Yumishak G, Yumishak Gay, Sen Nasosen. It just simply means thanks, Sao, thanks. It's a more informal way to say teşekkürler or teşekkür. Teşekkür ederim would be the formal way. We're going to go over that a little later, actually. Sonra görüşürüz is see you later. You know, görüşürüz is see you. Sonra görüşürüz, see you later. Okay? Practice that conversation. You can pause this PowerPoint, work on it until you get it right, get someone to help you, move on when you're ready. Once again, your pronouns are optional. You don't have to say benim, senim, ben, sen. You can simply answer the question, and those pronouns are implied. Sometimes this happens in English, but it's exceptionally true in Turkish. We have another way of asking how someone is doing. Ne haber. Ne haber. It means what's up. Literally, it means what news. Ne haber. But when you hear people speaking Turkish on the street, it's never going to be said like that. It's going to sound more like not bad. Not bad. Not bad. What's up? You have another phrase, Naso Gideor, which would be pronounced Nasi Gideon. For some reason, it just dropped that last letter, that last consonant. Nasa Gideon, Nasa Gideon. How's it going? How's life going? How's life treating you? Nasa Gideon. It's nice to have different options of saying the same thing. Use what's easy for you. Whichever one rolls off of your tongue, whichever one is easiest for you to remember and formulate, that's the one you use. And remember, it's good to hear the other ways of doing it because you'll recognize it when you hear it spoken on the street. So, not so sin, not bad, not so good y'all. A couple different ways to say thank you. We've talked about a lot of them over the last couple weeks. You have sal, which means thanks, kind of informal. Literally, it means be alive. Teshekuled is simply thanks. That ler, you'll come to learn, is always going to give you plurality. So you'll come to recognize that ler ending as a plurality. Or you can say Tesekeri Dedum, I thank you. It's very formal. I thank you, my friend. And if you add chalk, then that just means very much. Chalk Tesekeri Dedum. Chalk Tesekule. Chalk saw. Thank you very much. Let's do one more conversation before we finish our lesson. Once again, I'll read both parts of the conversation, then we'll go back and analyze. Salama bi, na bed. I der haji saw, sena sosin. Bendi iyam Hadi sonra görüşürüz abi. Görüşürüz Bob. So, what's it mean? What's up, dude? How are you? Good, bro. Thank you. How are you doing? I'm good too. See you later, dude. See you, bro. I really like this because it shows how expressive the Turkish people can be. They have a beautiful language with a lot of meaning, but they still find ways to express themselves, informally to their friends and loved ones in all types of unique ways. While using some of these terms wouldn't really be rude, especially among your friends, I don't recommend you use them, unless you have an informal setting. But we're exposing you to these different ways of expressing yourself because it serves two purposes. One, you're going to hear them in the street with people speaking Turkish, and now you'll be able to start to hear it, start to understand it. Your Turkish ears will start to pick up on things. And also, it just shows you just how expressive the Turkish language can be, and that's something that makes it very attractive. So practice this. Once you get it down, move on. Some of those expressions that you may not have seen before, we'll just go over them. Abi literally means brother. When you use it in this type of a conversation, it basically means bro. Bob is just short for Baba, which means father. So sometimes you'll hear people even in English or Spanish, they'll call each other daddy. What's up, daddy? How's it going? Hey, big papi. So Turkish people have ways of expressing that too. Bob, it just means, bro, dude, homie, friend, close friend. Haji literally refers to a pilgrim. Back in the day, of course, being Muslim, everyone would be trying to attain to the pilgrimage to Mecca. And if you had a friend who had done the pilgrimage, you had done the pilgrimage, that created a special bond, and you might call someone Haji, because they had done the pilgrimage. You also have Hojam, which is teacher. Sometimes in English, you'll hear friends say, "Hey, what's up, Professor Lewis?" "Oh, chillin', Dr. Smith." It's just a cool way to express yourself and talk to your friends. Once again, Olum just means sun or sunny. So basically, in this particular setting in our conversation today, it all means dude, man, or bro. So that brings our lesson to an end. I added, and for sake of a review, we added the alphabet song, found a nice link to it. So feel free to watch that and practice it. I really felt like it was helpful in sounding down the sounds of the letters. Okay, and that brings us to the end of our lesson. So, bear son raki derste görüşürüz. See you next time.